済んだから、心配かけてごめんね。
Good thing no one had to go up to the suite because they needed something.
それならいいんだけど。
怪我は？
そっちも平気。というか、もともとそっちは大したことなかったから。
でしたら、良いのですが。
Sorry for worrying you, but she's fine, really. Yeah, she's especially fine after what they did together. I can assure you she's not trying to put on a brave face. I'll keep an eye on her, and I'll have her back in the room sleeping if anything happens.
そうか。
I mean, they might be a little suspicious considering they came down together. It's not like we're lying, but it still feels a little bad to hide things from them. Not like we can come out with what we really did, what we were really doing. Sleeping, yeah. No matter how crappy it feels, we need to hide it.
谷風さん、どうかしましたか？
No. Oh, it's nothing.
でしたら良いのですが。
But man, it's really hot out here, huh? Hey, let's go get some shaved ice. You guys eaten yet?
まだ、あまねちゃんが気になって、まだ食べてない。
Let's go together then. Amane, you okay? She's still filled with cum, so like, you know.
なんでもない。
She's trying not to get any of it spilled. Never mind.
よーし、花火するぞー
I'm not gonna comment on this again, alright? I already did it in fucking Kakenuke, and I already did it in Noah's Route. She feels guilty because they were worried about her. I mean, yeah, both of them are guilty because, you know...
花火
They're taking advantage of this moment with their friends to have sex together outside of the house.
織江、消火の準備は？万事整えております。正直、水を入れたバケツを用意するよりも、魔法を使った方がより完全な消火ができると思いますが。
We need at least for a show. It's useless if we don't have something to put out the fireworks.
この世界には魔法がないんだもの。仕方ないわよ。
何も準備せずに花火とかしてたら逮捕されちゃうかも。
I mean, you have the ocean right next to you. I think we'd just get a scolding, really. But I guess some killjoy could call the police if they feel like being assholes. By the way, do you not have fireworks in the other world? They have magic.
そうね。全く同じものはないけれど、似たようなものならあったはずよ。見て楽しむという意味でしたら、色とりどりの火や音を使ったものがあります。主には、みんなで一緒にお祝いをするときなどに用いられますね。
I didn't mean to press that. So like fireworks or gun salutes? Firecrackers or gun salutes?
そっか。異世界か。
Yeah, in the other world, you didn't have to feel guilty about dating Riku/Diablo. Huh? What's wrong?
ちょっと異世界ってどんなところなのかなって。
どんなと言われても、文化なんかはかなり大きな違いがあるわね。あっちは魔法によって発達していますから。
でも、かぐやさんも織江さんも普通に馴染んでるわけですし、文化以外のところでは そんなに違いってないんですか？ああ、魔族以外のことで。
そうね。もちろん動物や植物の違いはあるわよ。でも基本的には似たようなものかしら。そうですね。大地があり、海があり、空があり。世界という意味でなら同じようなものですね。
So there's a sun over there too. No shit. You know, the whole day and night cycle, the seasons and stuff.
はい、似たような星が存在しています。が、季節の特色は小さいかもしれませんね。土地土地によって寒い、暑い、雨が多いなどの特色はあるわ。もちろん時期によっては上下することもある。ただこっちの世界ほど大きく変化はしないかしら。聞いた話だけど、日本でも冬になると凍えるようになるんでしょ？
Well, yeah. Though there's way colder places in Japan out there. Yeah, than Japan out there. You definitely can't go around in short sleeves like you can during summer. I'm pretty sure you can actually die if you're not well prepared for winter in here.
そこまで大きな変化はないかしらね。とはいえ、砂漠地帯など一日の寒暖差が激しい場所はありますが。
なら、逆に私が異世界に渡っても普通に生きていけるってことですか？
考えたこともなかったけど、そうね。特に問題ないんじゃないかしら。そうですね。私のような人族とこっちの人間に大きな差はないようですから。
へえ。
もしかしてあっちに行ってみたいの？
あ、行きたいっていうか、やっぱり興味あるよね。異世界だなんて。
I don't think we can just come and go for a visit like that. You said it's pretty hard to make the trip, right?
そうね。世界を渡る魔法には膨大なマナと緻密な制御が必要になるわ。では案内しましょうと軽い気持ちで招待できるものではありませんね。残念ながら。
そっか。まあ、本気で連れてってとか言ってるわけではないんだけど。
The other world. I'm pretty interested too.
谷風さんの場合はさらに招待できません。何せ魔王のマナの持ち主なんだもの。もし万が一にもあっちで発覚しようものならどんな騒ぎになるか想像すらしたくないわね。
Right. That'd be bad for sure.
ちなみに、お兄というか、魔王ってすごいんでしょ？魔王のマナならそういうこともできるの？
マナの量に問題はないと思います。ですが。問題は制御でしょうね。世界を渡るためには、まず2つの世界をつなげる必要がある。
Nobody knows them there. I'm sure it'd be a great place for two siblings in love to live in peace. Honestly. Yeah. I don't want that to go in that... I don't want this route to go in that direction, but the way Amane's talking, it's like... It's a possibility.
そのつなげるのが一番厄介なのよ。
How so?
つなげる世界を正しく把握する必要がある。適当にどこかの世界につながってくれって思ったところで、どこにもつながらずに終わるだけよ。水の上から石を投げて魚を捕まえようとするようなものですね。
Sounds pretty impossible.
それくらい無謀なことなのです。私がこっちに来れたのはあくまで魔王のマナという目印があったから。
Yeah, you mentioned something like that when we met.
そっか。そんなに大変なら、 宝くじ買う方がまだ可能性がありそうだね。
おーいみんな、花火やんないの？
やりまーす。
I'm pretty concerned about Amane's mood. She doesn't appear to be sad, so maybe it's just not a big deal. But it seems like there's something on her mind, I think.
ねえ、リク、何かあったの？
Yes, but you don't need to know that. Huh? What do you mean?
以前と比べて、天音のマナが増しているように思ったから。
Yeah, really? I wouldn't have any idea as to why. Well, we've had to make her drink my blood lately, you know, for the transmigration thing. It'd be a problem if she keeps transforming randomly, so I give her some of my blood from time to time. Do you feel like her mana is getting to dangerous levels or something?
ああ、そうじゃないわ。危険を感じたわけじゃない。
That's good to hear.
吸血鬼は吸血によってマナを補充します。そのため自らのキャパシティを超えたマナを宿すこともありますが、あくまで一時的なものです。余剰したマナはゆっくりと体外に放出されますから、それに関して深刻になる必要はないと思います。とはいえ、あまりに大量のマナを過剰摂取すると以前のようになるんだけど。
So what you're saying is that they probably shouldn't be doing it that much, or else she'll transform for an extended period of time. Oh, you mean like what happened last time? That only happened once, so I don't think there's much to worry about right now.
だからさっきの質問は気にしないでいいわ。それより私たちも花火に行きましょう。はい、姫様。
Count me in. We're spending the night here, so we might as well make the most of it.
わあ、花火とはすごいな。綺麗だ。
Yeah, but like, you already made the most of it in the afternoon.
のあちゃん、火をちょうだい。
Oh, Kohibari. Pass it to me when you're done.
いいよ。はい、どうぞ。
I used the lit firework to light mine. And soon, colorful sparks brighten the darkness of the night beach. Oh.
ねえ、お兄。お兄は。なんか懐かしいよね。花火なんてさ、いつ以来だろう。
Like 1 round ago? Man, I wonder. It's been a long while. Probably the last time we made a family trip to the beach was with Mom and Dad. Why the question?
別に久々の手持ち花火でちょっぴりノスタルジックなだけだよ。お、消えちゃった。新しい花火取ってこようっと。
There's definitely something going on with her. Yeah, but it's nothing too serious because...
天使創造リブート。
Is this the first time we've seen swimsuit Amane in the transition? I mean, after that, we enjoyed our summer break in our own way. I spent most of my days with Amane relaxing in our rooms. Sometimes we go out together with the others. This is the first summer break where I've ever had so much fun. I guess you never really know where life will take you. I never imagined I would get a girlfriend. And my own sister at that. Even better. I mean, at the very least, I didn't see it coming. I never thought the day would come when I felt so strongly for Amane. Thanks for the meal.
ごちそうさま。
はい、お粗末様。
Let's just be glad they haven't been caught yet. We finished having a slightly late breakfast. I carry the empty plates to the sink and wash them. No already finished her breakfast before us, and Dad is at work early as usual. I'm starting to get seriously worried he might work himself to death. Also, Noah's extra scene as the only place you can see Kaede's in Chiki's nude sprites. Ah, right. I think I remember you bringing that up before. But yeah, I don't know why. Well, no, I remember why, because it was meant to be an inspection thing. A school inspection, whatever the fuck. Well, he always comes back at the same time at night, so he probably gets enough sleep. Right?
さてと、晩ご飯の買い物に行かないと。何かリクエストある？
Curry's fine by me.
出た。しかもお父さんと同じ。カレーでいいのか、カレーがいいのか。
Well, I want curry, I guess.
あっそ、わかった。
私、クリームシチューがいい。
また面倒なこと。
今日だけ。明日は別にカレーでいいから。明日はカレーがいい。どのみち3日分くらい作るんでしょ？
2.5 日分ってところかしらね。ノアちゃんもいるから。
All the girls were having their weight height measurements taken to school. Yeah, and the only reason Kaede and Chika have nude sprites is for the audience. There is no other purpose to them having nude sprites.
わかったわよ。今日はアマネの分をクリームシチューにしておけばいいのね。
It's just fan service.
ありがとう。お兄、今日もゲームする？
Sure, I'm fine getting over the motion sickness. I'm finally getting over the motion sickness. I need to get more perfect. I need to get more practice if I want to rank up.
今のままだと負けっぱなしだもんね。お兄のザーコ。
Don't call me that. I'm just a beginner. And you have to... and you can only say that word in the bedroom. I really want to get past C rank too. C rank soon.
1000時間プレイしてようやくチュートリアルが終わるってレベルなんだけどね。
Jeez, no way I'm that bad.
とりあえず準備してくる。
No, nothing suspicious is going on, Yuzuki. You have a good day. At home. Because... No, wait. Is it the weekday or the weekend? I don't know.
あんたたち、最近仲がいいわね。
No. Really? I don't think that's anything new.
仲が悪かったというつもりはないんだけど。
Maybe it's because we've been playing together so much lately.
あんた、そんなにゲーム好きだっけ？
Well, they're fine, and I have a lot of time during summer break.
ああ、いいわね、学生は。遊ぶのはいいんだけど、宿題とかやることはやっておきなさいよ。
I know. I'll finish most of it. I finished most of it already.
なら結構。あ、あまねにも宿題はやるように言っておいてくれる？
Sure, but I'm not responsible if she doesn't listen to me.
わかってるわよ。さてと、ノアちゃんはカレーとシチューどっちがいいかしら。
That's what she said. You think we should keep some distance for a bit?
平気じゃない？
You're really casual about all this.
もうすぐ夏休みも終わるし、学院が始まったら一緒にいたくてもいられなくなるだろうし。そうなったらお母さんの違和感も解消されるんじゃない？
I mean, yeah. Probably at least.
ひとまず今はそこまで気にしなくていいよ。お兄がゲームをしてるのは事実なんだしさ。お母さんに言われて急に距離を作ったりする方が怪しくない？
Oh, yeah. Good point.
とりあえずゲーム。初心者脱却したいんでしょ？
Yeah. I'm still playing the game where you ink the stage with your team's colors. With your team's color. Oh yeah, it was Splatoon. I was trying to remember which game they were parodying. It's pretty popular and also good. You need to separate the two. I like it more the more I play it. However, it being a multiplayer game mostly, it can be frustrating at times. But I want to keep going. I want to play one more game until I win. It's just the kind of game that keeps you hooked, I guess. Well, no, you're meant to be off the hook. That's a Splatoon reference. I'm still an amateur, but I've gotten used to the gyro controls to the point that I don't get dizzy anymore.
とりあえず、顔真っ赤でリベンジしに行くのをやめること。経験値が違うんだからさ。打ち負けても最終的に勝てばいいんだよ。
I understand that, but man, I just get hot-headed when they ink me out of nowhere. Phrasing.
お兄って昔から負けず嫌いだったもんね。私に負けたらすぐに拗ねたりしてたし。
That's because you can't stop rubbing it in my face.
ザーコザーコ。
Well, she kept it in the bedroom like I told her to.
お兄？
Sorry, it's kind of weird. It doesn't tick me off like it used to.
もしかしてあれかな？上書きされちゃったんじゃない？
No, what he's saying is that he's getting turned on by being talked down to from Amane. What?
最近はほら、セックスで行ったりしてるから、むしろ嬉しくなってきてるんじゃない？
I didn't need to know that, especially because I don't know what the going-ons are in the hate scenes. All right, so
お兄のエッチ。
I can't deny that. Oh, the game started.
あ、逃げた。
I won't get better at the game overnight. There are streamers who can get good quick at whatever they pick up, but it's not even all of them. What? What a weird sentence. Shroud can get good at games quick. I'm trying my hardest, but it doesn't seem like I have an innate talent for shooting games, especially third-person shooting games. Well, it's not like I'm aiming to become a pro or a streamer or anything. As long as I'm having fun, it's all good. Though it is frustrating when I lose a match, and it's annoying when I get inked. Ah, damn it. That got me again.
同じ相手に3度も負けてるんだから、もういい加減。あ、何この人、めっちゃ煽ってる。
Yeah. My death cam shows the player that inked me splashing about where I died. Yeah, that's the Splatoon version of the teabag. A move that doesn't really do anything to win them the game. So that's what taunting is like.
お兄、ちょっと貸して。
Huh? Why? Why are you making that face?
私がリベンジかます。ボコボコにしちゃる。
Is it that big of a deal? Let's just ignore them. Besides, why are you getting mad? They were taunting me.
私は妹だからいいんだよ。妹の特権。お兄を雑魚扱いしていいのは妹だけなの。
I don't know why you're still using that excuse. The only reason you're getting mad as much as you are is because you're dating him.
ほら、コントローラー貸して。
Okay. The determination in her eyes makes it clear that there's no talking her down. I feel kind of bad for not finishing what I started. But I'm more scared of Amane, so I simply hand the controller to her. She takes the reins and inks the player that taunted me in a matter of seconds. And as soon as they respawn, she inks them again. No, not spawn camping. After that, it's clear they're raging. Instead of inking around them, they start trying to single out Amane and kill her. The result is an overwhelming victory for Amane with 8 kills and 3 deaths, and a 3-day suspension for suspected cheating. And all the deaths were from before I switched with her.
やってやったぜ。
You're really good at this.
まあね、って言いたいところだけど、私程度の人はいくらでもいるよ。
Really?
それに、煽った相手にキルされて悔しかったんだろうね。
Yeah, they're gonna report you for aimbot or whatever.
顔真っ赤にして単純な動きでリベンジかましに来たところが、さっきの人の一番の敗因かな。だからお兄も冷静さを保つようにすること。
I know that. I promise. I just can't help getting mad sometimes. I think that's enough for now. You can't just let your hands sit still with the gyro, so it makes my shoulders sore after a long while, so that you can get massaged by Amane.
肩マッサージしてあげようか。
Oh, that sounds nice.
ういー。
Wait. Oh,
ほ。
I was wondering if they were going to reuse the CG. They did, just not for the purpose I thought they were going to use it for. By massage, you meant biting me?
やっぱお兄を噛むと落ち着く。これってさ、お兄のことが好きだからなのかな。
Maybe. I do feel a bit more calm when we're together.
はいはい。
You can bite me all you want. Just don't leave a mark, okay? No hickeys anywhere visible.
わかってる。それくらいは私だって心得てる。
Just wanted to make sure.
ねえお兄、このまま今日の分の血を吸ってもいい？
Sure, I don't mind. Actually, can I ask you something first?
何？
Are you feeling alright? She tilts her head to the side, clearly confused by my question. Drinking my blood gives you some of my mana every time, right?
うん、そうなるね。
Are you okay with drinking it so often?
今のところはとりあえず自覚症状みたいなのはないよ。お兄からは私の体調とか気になる感じ？
No, it's not like you look like you feel bad or any. It's not like you look like you feel bad or anything. I just don't want to wait until something happens to you.
私のこと心配してくれるんだ。
Why do you look surprised? Of course I'm worried about my girlfriend. Which means that he wouldn't worry about you if you were still siblings. And we're family too. So of course I'd worry. Never mind. Retract that statement.
でもそういう時って素直に心配してくれることはなかったよね。
I guess not.
こんな風にストレートに心配してもらえるのって結構嬉しいね。
I'm sorry for not being upfront before.
なんで？責めてるわけじゃなく嬉しかったって言ってるのに。ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
You're welcome. As long as you feel okay.
あとさ、ごめんね、お兄。
Sorry for what?
嘘をつかせちゃって。
Ah, you mean to Mom?
それだけじゃなくて、海でのことも含めて。
You don't have to apologize for that. I was the one who accepted this relationship. I'm just doing what I need to what I need to do to keep our relationship going. He didn't force me into anything. Well, she kind of did, but and you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about a thing.
うん。ありがとう、お兄。
And by the way, since we're talking about it, is there anything else on your mind? I mean, she's probably thinking about sex all the time, but I don't think that's what he's implying. That's what he wants to hear. If there's anything worrying you, you can talk to me.
別に大したことじゃないというか、明確な何かがあるわけじゃないんだけど、私たちこれからどうなるんだろうなって。
The talk takes a more serious tone than I imagined, so I straighten myself and get ready. What do you mean?
だからこれから漠然とした将来ってやつ。
She's probably not talking about going on dates. She's probably thinking about our future together. Well, in the manga that I was talking about last stream, in the manga, the brother and sister get caught by their friends, and then they get caught almost about to have sex on the kitchen table by their parents, and then after talking about it with their parents, they eventually move out together and move to a different city where no one knows them and live together like a married couple, because of course they have the same last names, right? It would make sense for them to act like they're a married couple. And then, you know, they live together in a different city, in a different you know. But is that the direction that this is going to go? Who knows? It all depends on if they get caught by their parents or not. If we were a normal couple, we could talk about how old we want to be when we get married, where to hold the ceremony and stuff like that, yeah, and have babies. But considering our relationship, it's hard to be hopeful in that regard.
ほら、漫画とかドラマだとさ、こういうのって駆け落ちが定番じゃない？
Yeah, they usually elope together before they get caught by their parents. That doesn't happen in the manga I keep referencing.
知ってる人のいない見ず知らずの土地で安アパートで2人だけの生活。2人で一緒に近くのお風呂屋さんに行くんだけど、いつも私が先に上がるから外で待たされて。
I mean, to be fair, the characters in Angelic Chaos are at least putting a little more thought into how to go forward in their relationship together than Kakeru and Sora. Because it kind of just stopped at, let's have sex together and let's just keep calling each other brother and sister, even if we're gonna keep acting like girlfriend and boyfriend. Never mind.
洗いたての髪が芯まで冷えて小さな石鹸をカタカタ鳴らしてさ。
I think I'd totally be the first to go out and shiver while waiting for you, though.
でも大丈夫。そんな時は冷たいねってお兄の体を抱きしめて温めてあげるから。
Oh god. I'd be cold because of you in this scenario, though. But having you warm me up doesn't sound bad at all.
ああ、ハレンチなこと考えてる顔だ。お兄のエッチ。
You're the one drinking his blood. And you fell in love with me despite that. Just accept it already.
別に嫌だと思ってるわけじゃないし、私もお兄とするの好きだしね。だって気持ちいいもん。なんか私までエッチにさせられちゃった。お兄のおちんぽ気持ちよすぎるから。
Amane... Brother... I mean, sister, never mind. Don't blame me for that. You were a pervert since way before we got together. I don't think you would have. I don't think you would have flicked on my bed beside me if you weren't. That's borderline degenerate behavior, I feel like.
うっさい。その話は蒸し返さなくていいの。
Why did you have to... You could have just said masturbated, alright? Why did you have to do the fucking onomatopoeia for it? Though, thanks to that, we finally got together. Yeah, after a whole ordeal of Viz taking over her body. So, what were you talking about? What were we talking about again? Oh, right. Eloping and stuff.
うん。お兄、私と駆け落ちする？
I mean, the answer would be yes, but I don't think this is the direction where... I don't think that's the direction the route will go. I don't think she's seriously considering it right now, but it doesn't sound like a joke either.
私はすっごく幸せ。お兄と一緒にいられるだけで幸せだけど、お兄にはいろいろと負担を強いてる気もするから。
My chair is slowly sinking further and further. How so?
みんなに嘘をついてばっかりとか、こういうのって今だけじゃなく、今後どんどん増えていくと思うから。ならいっそ誰も知らない土地に行く方が幸せかも。異世界で暮らすとかさ。
You mean the world Kagi and Orie came from? I mean, there's a reason she asked about the world. There's a reason she asked about that world on the beach, while on the beach. Oh, so that's why you asked them about it. That's probably what I felt was a little off about her that day. Well, I do see where you're coming from. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place about trying to be together without hurting their parents. Yeah, it doesn't help that they still live with them.
私だけじゃなくってさ、お兄にも幸せになってほしい。幸せにしたい。そのためには私はどうすればいいんだろうっていろいろ考えたりとか。
Well, eloping is a pretty drastic thing to do, let alone going to another world.
まあ、そうだよね。
Yeah, just move to a different city. And if we're talking about our future, there's a lot of things we could do. It's not anything crazy to move out of your hometown or college for college to get a job somewhere you're unfamiliar with. I'm really happy you're worried about me. But I'm also worried about you.
私？なんで？
I know the situation is so tough, it makes you want to just run away from it all. But I'm sure if we eloped right now, you'd end up regretting it. You tend to stress and run yourself into a corner sometimes. I could picture you getting depressed about it and hiding to cry about it already, and possibly switching with Viz again, but not being able to because you ran out of mana.
否定はできないかも。
She's not a very good League player, you know. She doesn't know how to conserve her mana. So, let's not be impulsive about it. If we try to force things like that, it'll be hard for us to stay together. I don't want our relationship to become painful for the both of us.
私だって嫌だよ。嫌だから、二人で幸せになる方法を探してみたんだけど、結局、逃げることしか考えてなかったってことなのかな。そう思うと、私って逃げてばっかりだな。
What do you mean?
ほら、お兄にオナニー見られた時とか、お兄に話があるって言われた時とか。
Can you please use the flashback CG of when you were, kids and holding hands together when Riku was taking you back home so that I can use it as the thumbnail for this episode. Not like I can't use it for the thumbnail of this episode regardless, but you get the point. Never mind.
それ以前にも子供の時から逃げてばっかり。その度にお兄が私を迎えに来てくれたから、それが嬉しくて、すっかり逃げ癖がついてるのかも。
So it's my fault?
そんなことは言ってないってば。むしろ申し訳ないなって。
I think it's a little late for that. I fell in love with you knowing you had those faults. They make you cute in my eyes. I mean, she literally ran away the same day she confessed. So, you know, I don't think he's surprised about her habit of running away.
お兄はそうやってすぐに私を甘やかす。そういうところも好きだし、嬉しいんだけど、こんなままでいいのかなとも思う。私たちのこれからって、前途洋々とはいかないよね。
Maybe not, yeah. I think about it for a moment, but in the end I admit it. There's no point in trying to mask the truth. Hermione must have been thinking about this for a long while. I mean, she was probably thinking about this way before you started dating each other.
私もさ、ちゃんと勇気を出せるようになりたいって思ってはいるんだけどね。
You know, as like a what if scenario.
お兄はどうやって勇気を出してるの？
That's a tough question. I don't think it's that hard. I just remember how much I love you. When I think about wanting to protect you, I get the energy to do what needs to be done.
そっか。お兄、私のこと好きすぎでしょ。
What's that supposed to mean? I wouldn't have accepted your feelings if I didn't, idiot. Do you love me?
好き。
Do you love me? How much?
大好き。
Am I important to you?
私にとって、お兄は一番大切な存在だよ。
Is there anyone else in the room watching us? Let's hope not. Then we'll be fine. Just let me pamper you if you feel down. And when the time comes to do something, when it comes down to do something, just believe. You made me fall in love with you after having sex, and I know how strong you really are after running away.
お兄、それって何の保証にもなってなくない？
At the very least, there's one person who believes in you unconditionally right here.
そっか。そう言われると嬉しくなっちゃうな。
I didn't mean to pause between those two lines, but my brain short-circuited and took me a while to read.
私、ちょろ。
I know you're trying hard to create a future for us. But we can't see the future if I don't want you to get so caught up in... get so caught up in it you get... Caught... what? Get so caught up in it you get depressed. If you're not smiling, I'm not happy either. I didn't mean to press that.
バックログ画面だ。
Just remember that, okay? I stroke her hair gently. This feels like the perfect time for them to get caught by Noah. They're having this heart-to-heart, and then they escalate their feelings together, and then everything goes crashing down. Okay, why don't we switch it up with another game? By the way, that Dead by Twilight game you've been playing is pretty fun, right? Think I can try it out?
うん、操作は簡単なんだけどね。キャラの能力を集めたり覚えたりするのが結構大変かも。
Also, if you're gonna be playing Dead by Daylight, don't get tricked into playing the killer. As cool as the killers look, they are weak shit compared to the survivors, alright? Well, I'll never get better if I don't try. And we have tons of time before summer break is over.
それはいいんだけど、お兄がこんなにゲームにハマるなんてちょっと意外。
Well, I never hated games. Trying new stuff is fun. I just didn't like getting mocked by you all the time. Safety in numbers? Well, no, the problem with the survivors is that they have too many tools to prevent themselves from getting caught by the killers. And that's not even including the fact that there are 3 other survivors that can help you, prevent you from getting caught. Yeah.
ザーコザーコ。
I think there's really a part of me that's starting to like the abuse. Don't call it abuse.
お兄のエッチ。へんだい。
That wasn't an invitation. That wasn't an invitation for more verbal abuse.
そうなの？なんだ。
I don't think I need to get used to being called names.
そっか。じゃあ、
Don't.
エッチの時にいっぱい言ってあげるね。
Amane,
お兄ちゃん。
that's my joke. You can't steal my joke. I already said it. Twice. She whispers suggestively in my ear. Hearing the coquettish tone makes me swallow down air. And that's the sound he made. Memories of us having sex flash in my mind. And suddenly, I feel heat rush into my groin. God damn it. This never used to happen before. It's definite proof that I'm truly getting over Diablo's influence. Through getting seduced by his sister.
お兄、今ちょっと興奮したでしょ。
What do you think?
お兄のエッチ。
It takes one to know one.
なんか最近のお兄って素直だよね。あ、文句言いたいわけじゃなくてさ。
Maybe it means I see you as something other than my cheeky little sister now.
お兄、妹にガチ惚れじゃん。
Also, you probably shouldn't be saying that after you had sex with her twice. That would imply you saw her as your cheeky little sister both of those times. Huh? What are you even talking about? I wouldn't get hard for my sister if I wasn't. What?
お兄ちゃんのシスコーン。
I don't want to hear that from the biggest brocon ever. Well, I think Sora's good competition.
とんだ兄弟だね、私たち。割れ鍋に閉じ蓋ってやつ？
In terms of who is the biggest sitcom between the two, at least Kakeru was still conflicted about his feelings for Sora. I know what she's trying to say, but I don't really like that turn of phrase too much. It's like she's putting herself down. Though, well, I suppose it's hard to deny considering what most people would think of our relationship. Oh, right. You better be doing your homework.
そういうお母さんが言いそうなこと聞きたくないんだけど。
I mean it. You should be working on it before it gets too late. If our grades start dropping, they'll get worried about us and probably keep a closer eye on what we do. If this relationship is gonna work, I'll need to whip some discipline into you. No.
おー、それって下ネタ？
That's what I'm saying. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut it.
あ、いた。
I flick her forehead. Enough with the nonsense. Teach me how to play this.
ってそうだ。その前に血を吸うところじゃなかった？
Why didn't you do it during the shoulder massage? It's funny when Lena gave Kakeru crap when he got called a siscon, considering she knows everything he knows. Yeah. Sure, go ahead. I smell the faint scent of curry coming from the kitchen. Well, they haven't gotten caught yet. I'm still waiting for when they do. Just smelling it whets my appetite. By the way, are you making it spicy or sweet today?
中からよ。なんで？甘めの方が良かった？
Nah, just asking. I'm not picky.
もう少しでできるからおとなしくしてなさい。というか、なあちゃんを呼んできてくれる？クリームシチューに興味があるからルーを溶かすのをやってみたいんだって。
I don't think taking care of the roux is that big of a deal, though. Sure thing. Wait, what?
バックログ画面だ。
Oh, right. But there's no reason to keep her from doing it if she wants. Then head to Noah's room. Noah, you there? You didn't hear any weird noises from upstairs, did you? Mum said you wanted to melt the roux from the cream stew. Huh? Noah, I'm coming in. However, she's not in her room. She didn't say anything about going anywhere today. That has to be the first time she's disappeared without saying anything. I wonder where she went. Wait, did something happen? No, it'd be weird if something happened and she didn't say anything. Maybe she's with Amane. But I was with Amane just now. Something isn't adding up.
リク？
Whoa, don't scare me like that. Yeah, don't add tension where it's unnecessary. Noah faces through the wall and enters the room out of nowhere.
すまない。部屋にいるとは思っていなかったから。
Also, don't flashbang me like that. No, sorry for entering your room.
どうかした？
Mum said you wanted to do the roux for the cream stew. That's why I came.
ああ、そうか。ありがとう、リク。
She quickly trots out of the room shortly after. But before she goes out of the door, I grab her by the arm and stop her. Wait right here. Did something happen? Wait right there. You went somewhere in your angel form.
周囲の警戒をしていたんだよ。
You mean...
危険が差し迫っているわけではないよ。定期的な巡回のようなものだ。
You do that?
僕の使命だからね。
Well, alright. I'm just glad there's no problem.
そうだね。今のところ差し迫った危険はないと思う。
Sorry, just curious. But is there anything that made you want to do patrols?
多少？
Yeah. Amane's increasing in Amane's getting a substantial amount of mana from Diablo for some reason.
ごまかしているわけではなく、ちょっとした変化はある。ただ、今のところ危険だとは思っていない。
Oh? What's that?
周囲のマナの濃度がわずかに高まっている。
Hang on a minute. I was joking, alright? I didn't think it would actually have something to do with the mana. And I mean, I know that fucking Kaguya brought up that Amane has more mana than she should, but, you know... You mean my mana is leaking again? No, there's no way. Amane's been drinking my mana. Considering the last few weeks, things seem to be a lot calmer. Things seem a lot more calm than before summer break. But still.
原因がリクだとは考えていない。もしリクのマナが不安定になるような場合には、前世返りを起こすだろうしね。
Yeah, I don't feel like anything's wrong with me. Is the mana concentration going up and down like that fine?
特に影響をもたらすことはないと思う。マナは生き物が宿す根源的な力だ。それはこちらの世界でも変わらない。生き物が存在していれば、周囲のマナに影響を及ぼすこともある。この世界、日本においてもマナの濃い場所、薄い場所はあるし、同じ場所でも濃度が変化することはある。
So that's how it works. By the way, you're not sensing any interference coming from the other world, right? Are you? Maybe when that gate from the other world opened, the mana from over there leaked in here and increased the concentration or something. Or maybe some kind of magic is affecting the mana around us or something.
今回のそれは魔法の気配とは違う。魔王を狙った異世界からの干渉ではないはずだ。
Alright, sorry for being so nosy about it.
いや、君が気にするのは当然のことだ。今の説明に嘘はないよ。だから安心して、と、油断するのは良くないか。警戒というほどじゃないにしろ、何か気になることがあれば、すぐに報告をしてほしい。
Or maybe you're constantly letting your sister suck your blood and other things. She's getting her sources of mana from more than just blood sucking. And that's why she's getting more mana than she should. And that's why she's going to transmigrate into Viz again. And we won't know how to turn her back. Alright.
ちょっと、どうかしたの？ずいぶん遅いけど。
Sorry. We were talking about something.
すまない。すぐに行くよ。
ああ、ルーを溶かすくらいなら大したことないから、話が終わってからでもいいんだけど。
We're finished already.
そう？なら、行きましょうか。って、気合を入れるほどの作業でもないんだけど。
クリームシチュー、楽しみだ。
She just wants a taste test before the real deal. Before the finished product, the finished meal. Never mind. Mana concentration, huh? Judging from Noah's reaction, it doesn't seem like it's anything serious. But it probably has nothing to do with the other world. I'll ask Amane about it just in case. After that, I talked about it with Amane, but it didn't seem like there was anything wrong with her either. There haven't been any transmigrations either, and no flashbacks. Well, have you been sleeping together? She said that Viz doesn't even talk to her anymore. Maybe it really doesn't have anything to do with Amane or me. In the end, the mana concentration matter hasn't become any clearer. There have been no changes, and we haven't been able to identify the reason. It's fine as long as nothing bad is happening, I guess. Mane and I enjoy our time together until summer break finally comes to an end.
暑い。まだ全然暑いのに。夏休み終わるの早すぎだって。あと1ヶ月は夏休み欲しい。こんなに暑いと授業にも集中できない。
There's AC in the classroom, no?
そのうち10月になっても暑いとか寒いから休みにすべきだなんて言い出しそうだね。
I can almost hear it in her voice. And I can imagine her holed up in her room all day too.
それができると嬉しいんだけど、さすがに部屋に引きこもるのはお母さんに怒られそう。
Wasn't expecting you to actually admit you'd turn into a shut-in if you could. Mom can be pretty strict when she wants to be. Let's just hurry to school. We'll feel better under the AC instead of hanging around under the sun.